today finds us in Arundra Forest, or National Park in the Victorian High Country. Started in Arundra Forest, I think now we're in the National Park. We have a tail end in a group of vehicles doing the tracks less travelled in the High Country again. So we will show you what we can as we go along, but we are at a tail end, so don't expect too much, guys. We'll see you out there somewhere. This is what we're driving on at the moment. Pretty straightforward stuff. Just literally a couple of wheel tracks, Forest Road, somewhere in the bush in the Victorian High Country.
Going so wrong for so long. Let's keep this dream alive, the art of letting go. Cause every time we try to make a stand and start again, yeah, every time we try to make up and make amends, you know, when push comes to shove, this time.
We are at Glen Arty Timber Workers Hut, which looks like it's newly constructed. And when you think of huts, you actually think of the High Country. So yes, we are in the High Country. Got the usual crew here with us. We'll stop for a bit of a break, a look around amongst the beautiful bush. Gotta love the bush. Lovely area around here. I've got such a beautiful day here. Just a slight breeze. Tracks are in good condition. Oh, it's just magical. Track here, I've come across this. Now this is a natural tree falling. It would have landed off a large bang when it hit the ground like this. It shattered into a million pieces. So you follow the destruction trail, and here you go. One of those beautiful old gums. You're all the way up there. Had a bit of a mudslide, it looks like, as well. Impressive. All the way up there. And look. There's the other half of it. Unbelievable. Impressive. Mother Nature.
Call me wide-eyed, simple-minded. I've been blinded. I'm on a merry-go-round. I got this fever, baby, going through my body. I feel like shaking the ground. Call me lovesick, like I bother. There's no other. I'd beg, borrow, and steal. I wanna do right by you. Can't you see I'm hurting the way you make me feel?
So we found this little track, have we, Steve?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I knew it was a reason.
That's awesome.
Come to Broad Rib River. Yeah, for our low ranging and four-wheel driving and hill climbing. Some people wanted to get a bit wet. Don't know why, but they did. Look at this motley crew. I think Adam's thinking of driving this.
I'd be tempted, eh?
He's thinking about it, look at him. This is Adam.
Hello.
This is Adam's truck. Adam wants to drive through this because Adam is strange.
I'm not going to swap him.
I'm not driving that.
It's not cold as the last one.
It's not?
No, it's actually quite nice.
Kath said she's going to jump into their car and drive this rather than go over the bridge because she's like that.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah. Oi.
Adam's done a bit of thinking once in a blue moon. He's Matt, he's always thinking. You'll remember Matt from last year. If you don't, go back and watch it. and while he's been pruning the trees, he's a bit of native gardening there. He's into that kind of stuff. He's got a green thumb, Wall, so he's all over it. I'm probably going to continue cruising along in a minute, but we're just checking things out. The 200 at the moment is de-antennaed for anything that's not required for what we're doing here. So I've apparently also been gardening, and this is a brand new snorkel sock on today. Anyway, I've cleaned it up later. Alright, well, keep on keeping on, I think. Day 2 in the high country, and we're on the painted line track, which is, I don't know, 20 k's thereabouts out of Orbost. It's another track that's got growth in the middle, but it's a nice pleasant track at the moment, so it's just a bit, hopefully it's fairly cruisy like this for a day. I'd be happy with that. Don't have to have everything hard, do we? Anyway, see you as we get along.
Get right, come on. A little bit that way. A little bit. Straight. 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 Now turn that way. That way, that way, that way. Keep turning. That's it, stop. Straight. Straight. Straight.
Sweetie.
That's alright.
Might have to hill wall with that one.
That way, that way, that way. Turn, turn, turn. That's it, straight.
Now, after a pretty cruisy morning of doing a few low range hills, but nothing difficult, we've come down to what be a big intersection of rivers here. It's a really pretty little spot. It's outside on various named tracks. I really don't know all the tracks we did, but it's west sort of thing of Buchan. And that's about as much as I can tell you. But what a nice little spot this is. Is there a special name for this place, Tony?
Twin Bridges.
Twin Bridges. There you go. It's very pretty. So some people are dabbling their feet in. Some are going to go right in, from what I'm led to believe.
Oh yeah. It's nice and warm.
I'll bet.
It is.
I'll find out in a second. Let's step in a little bit.
Where you going?
I have shoes. It's not as cold as I thought it was going to be.
No.
I have shoes designed for this now, so we can do that.
Oh, I'm going to film you.
We're just going to watch Kerry fall over. Hang on. Everybody's got the cameras out. Here we go, nearly.
Look out!
Oh, so close. No cigar.
The more we carry on, the more she's got a chance of going up. She's going to laugh.
Anyway, just in the area. Come and have a look.
Hey.
Figure out how to get here, because bucket if I know how we got here.
Bring a map.
Get a map.
Welcome to a lovely, beautiful morning in the bush. And what have we got here, Steve?
Finally using the jet ball. Never used one before. We'll figure it out as I go along. But hopefully it does the job. I figure I better make Kaz a cut.
We ended up in Deptford campground.
Just want you to fly me into the sky of all that never crack. Are you dreaming of love soon? Or are you still in your shadow? I know I didn't see the good between us, yeah. I'll tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen. I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. What have I to lose? I'll tell you what, I've opened up my eyes and seen the truth. Why don't you play it all night? When I see your face, I can't stop myself from spiraling. I'm falling down. 'Cause I can't focus. You're around but I will try my best to carry on without you like you've done. Though I'm lost and out of my bed, I will carry on without you like you've done. But I'm not over you.
Yeah, I've got a feeling.
Oh yeah, there's a big snap across the track. There you go, straight back.
Ah,
There you go.
But it doesn't make it easier anyway. Now I'm falling down.
oh, okay.
Not riding down backwards, we're going to try and guide him up the rubber.
Okay, so I'll try and keep close to that side. Okay.
You have that, okay.
Well,
But I will try my best to carry on without you like you've done. Though I'm lost and out of breath, I will carry on without you like you've done. But I'm not over you. But I will try my best to carry on without you like you've done. Though I'm lost and out of breath, I will carry on without you like you've done. I'm not over you. I'm not over you.
I collected a Toyota badge at where I got bottomed out. If that means anything.
Gathered stars, solar winds, who soared light into firmament, woven, bound eternal in symmetry, somehow a part of me, ageless flame.
Well, after camping at Deptford last night, which I didn't show you because basically I forgot, we spent a day doing low range stuff, which you will have seen by now, and we've arrived at Vale Hut. I'll give you a look at this. Looks like you can camp here. So just a main road there, but we came in just past the toilet block on this side from the Nicholson track. I think it's Nicholson track or Nicholson River track, which is down that way. So pretty confident you can camp here. You certainly should be able to camp where the hut is, so I'd say you could camp here, but I don't know. I'm not going to do a spotlight campground of this, guys, because I don't think it's big enough to warrant it, but I reckon you can camp here. I'll give you a look. Yeah, it certainly doesn't say you can't. Exactly. So I'll wander around the side. It's a pretty good hut. Don't know if it's new. There's a fire pit, there's some picnic tables. There's Kath munching away on something. She does a lot of this munching. Let's have a look in the hut. Ah! Who would have thought? Matt's in there trying to scare the crap out of people, as usual. So this is looks a very newly constructed hut, and it's obviously a great place to escape if the weather goes to crap. It's got a nice stove in here, and it's got plenty of room, so if you had to camp in the hut and swags, you can. But it's very new. It has a few supplies like a lot of these huts do. Somebody's left some tomato sauce, some Airguard, coconut oil, I'm a bit worried about that. There's a broom and a little bit of timber. So if you need to get into this hut to look after yourself, you can. Sprung loaded door catch there. So very good. This is a lunch spot for us today. So yeah, you could camp here, but I don't think it's a big enough little area for me to say it's a campground, but you could camp here. Certainly there'd be no reason you couldn't drop a tent or a swag over here. Fire pits there, so there's a river. You can hear the river. What I can't believe is I can hear a river and Janice is not in it yet. What's going on there? Little view of the river here at Vale Hut. And I reckon there's a better view of it up here. Nice part of the world this. We've taken, as our fearless leader said, 4.5 hours to get here from Deptford, and it'll be fair to say we haven't travelled that far. But the Nicholson track is not driven a lot by the look of it, so it presented a couple of challenges. And now we've found another walking track down to the river where I'm sure if there's a way for Janice to get her feet in there, she's going. Because there's no stopping Janice. Oh, she's straight in there. Like a rat out of an aqueduct. In she's gone. So, so here we go.
Someone's been busy.
Bit of water diversion going on down there. How cold is this water?
No, it's not cold.
My feet are in. It's actually relatively good.
Beautiful.
It's good to chill your feet.
At your knees. Up to your knees.
And because I'm a bit warm, it's good to do this. Should I do the painting flick? There you go, guys. Did you miss that? There you go again. Yes, I'm an idiot. She says so.
Yep, stay that. Crawl it. Then left. Then left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Thank you. Thank you. A little bit left. Turn left. No. You're going to straddle it. See, your right hand side tyre needs to be in the middle. Yeah. Stay like that. Bit left. Bit right. Nice work, fella. Yeah, you're right, bro. Stay like that. Get it right. Get it right.
I'm aware of the bonds that were created
today when you told me that sure there's a way. The water's so still and my pain has gone away. The air is much cleaner after it rains. Follow my love, the scent that's in spring air. Follow.
Made it into Vidago pub. Again. Because when you come to High Country, how can you not go to Vidago pub? Well, that brings us to the end of the 2023 Victorian High Country Tracks Less Travelled first part of the series. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. Not as long as the High Country series from last year, but I do hope you like it. If you do like it, put a like on it. Really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. To the old hands, as always, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch one of our clips. We'll see you on the next clip, guys. All the best from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks 4-Drive Touring. Just get out there, enjoy the bush, and we will see you all again soon, guys. Really, thanks very much for the support. All the best. Cheers for now.
And I've got many debts to pay. Some are on their own